I love that she's scrambling though. Like this is someone who's scrambling. Like, oh shit, everyone hates me. The audience I need to watch my NFL show hates me. I ruined my career. I'm probably gonna like end up in the toilet, and I love it.
Stool Scenes, episode 80.
80.
Wow, we have a one-arm guest right now. How is your arm doing?
It's bruised. It's all jacked up.
Wow.
Yeah.
But she's playing through the pain.
Yes, I am.
With a huge guest appearance. Thank you for joining the show.
Thanks for having me. I came on because I wanted to talk about what Fanduel did for Dave.
I was just going to ask you about that the other day. What's been going on?
I'm a little upset about it because they're giving him a 1 in 75 chance to win $500,000.
Holy cow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, and quite honestly, I'd like for somebody to take him down because he's been causing a little bit of a ruckus lately, as we all know. And Stoolies can do that. For $5, you can sign up for their Week 2 WFFC qualifier.
Hold on, $5?
Yeah, $5.
That's nothing.
It's better than a footlong.
Yes, it is, because you have a chance to win a whole bunch of footlongs with $500,000. And I believe Dave is adding in $250K if a Stoolie wins the contest, which, if you go by that math, Kate, I don't know if you're a big math person.
That's like $7 million.
It's $750,000. So not $7 million.
Oh.
But that's still quite a chunk of change, as they say.
Indeed.
Here's the other thing that we got going on. I got this flyer right here.
Okay.
I just got a little hot tip, okay? The Fanduel Sportsbook at the Meadowlands, 2:30 to 4 on Saturday. Tomorrow's my sister's birthday, no less. You can go and see, look at who's that guy on the right there.
That is Big Cat.
That's Barstool Big Cat. This is also Dave Portnoy. They're going to be there live in the flesh.
Wow.
Betting, being degenerates as they are, one racetrack drive at the Meadowlands. I'm sure you'll see it. It's a pretty big place. Honestly, it's very fun. You get to go play like daily fantasy. It's the cheapest. It's the best way. You win money, and you get to watch sports with like a vested interest. It's very fun.
And you don't have to be good at sports stuff to know it. I have it on my phone. I play with it, and I'm an idiot.
Little self-deprecation right there, my man. That's what we call that. And you know what else we call that? Our friend Sam Ponder, she's at it again. What's going on?
I was getting ready to do High Haters on Sirius XM Monday through Thursday nights, 10 to midnight. And I checked my Barstool blog as usual, and I saw an extremely long headline from Dave.
Very long. She got called out quite rapidly. And Dave Portnoy, he's not a fan of her.
No, you blocked it, but you want to say anything about Sam Ponder?
Well, I mean, shows you who we're dealing with. She's a flat line. I mean, she's lying about wanting to talk to the PMT guys, which is outrageous because obviously they'd want to speak with her and try to be like it. And I have no problem. Like, I would have gotten tossed under the bus. They called her sluts, not us, blah, blah. Fine, no problem. Do it. But clearly she didn't want to do that. I know what I said. There's words I said. It's like, oh, Dave said that you're a slut. Dave said you want to murder your kid. Things like, that sounds like me. I don't use the word important. Not even because I'm fundamentally against it. It's not a word. Like, I would never say that. I would never say, I wish her kid was poor. It's just nothing I would ever. That is incapable of coming out of my mouth. It makes me seem like a fucking asshole, too. Like, I call her kid a rat because she ruined GameDay by bringing her kid and, like, fucking basically breastfeeding on air. And me and Big Cat were more me. I'm not trying to throw Dan at it. More it's like, no, I'm tuned to the GameDay to see your fucking kid. Your rat kid, get your rat kid off. That's what it was. That's what got a show canceled, and she ruined her own fucking network. Now she's lying. She's a site. I guess she emailed Dan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Dan has it. He's trying to be like, I vividly remember like saying, I want to talk to you. Lie. I vividly remember Dave or your president saying you will abort a kid. There's a chance she's doing what K.O. Barstool did, like taking what comment section maybe says. Not that I even know they said it, and being like, oh, Dave said it. It's like, calm down. This is who ESPN fucking. Their best shot to get like our crowd was ruined by a pathological liar, religious freak, pathological liar. Congrats, Sam Ponder. I love that she's scrambling though. Like, this is someone who's scrambling. Like, oh shit, everyone hates me. The audience I need to watch my NFL show hates me. I ruined my career. I'm probably gonna like end up in the toilet, and I love it.
We got to talk about the most important thing. It's not even important. Sam Ponder has resurfaced and decided to try to rewrite history.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we have two different. I mean,
There's two different accusations out
Well,
there.
there's two different accusations. Mine is just patently false and can be proven as
Proven false.
Yeah.
Like it
Where
actually,
did that come from? Like, why would she say that?
I'm convinced at this point that she has not watched or read or done anything, because this goes in the same lines of tweeting out the blog where she took out the name of the author and was like, "Hey, Big Cat, welcome to ESPN." Like
She thought Dan said slut.
Right.
Yeah, right. Like, so I don't think she's watched any of it, and she just has gotten it all secondhand.
It
And
also reeks
decided
of Anna Simbor, old KO Barstool, who the police called me because they said I threatened to rape her. And it's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. It was a comment in like a comment section.
Right.
which
So she might be reading the comment section
maybe.
too.
I haven't seen that either, but where else do you come to? That is such, unless you're just an intentional pathological liar, to come up with that phrase that Dave Portnoy said he wanted Scout aborted is an outrageous one.
I mean,
There's that first accusation. False. Like, absolutely false. Dave texted me yesterday and was like, "Hey, do you know what she's talking about?" I was like, I've been working with Dave for 7 years now. I know what he says. I know like how he says things. I know when he's being an asshole, when he's not. Like, I know like his ups and downs. I don't think he's ever said the word abort. Like, he does. It's just not in his lexicon.
is there anything that he could have said that would have maybe led her to
Nothing
misinterpret?
nothing remotely.
He says things that
I
are
said a kid was
uncouth.
a rat. Get her
Yeah.
off GameDay. That's the ironic thing. This whole digging it back up. It really, we didn't plan on talking about her. It was literally the Pick'em show, and at that time, Dan and I like lived by GameDay, and she was ruining GameDay with the kid.
And
She was ruining.
And the best part is, Dave and I used to do the Pick'em podcast. Like, it was the end of the week. We'd do it on Friday mornings. We both kind of didn't want to do it, but people liked it, and we would just like half-ass it and do a Skype thing where we're both in our apartments. And it was the most like casual, we don't even know what we're talking about, way back when. But either way, I actually even said to her, I don't know if I said to her, but I've said it out loud, like, if I made her, like, if I hurt her feelings and did, like, you know, really made like life difficult for her from anything I said on the podcast, like, I absolutely will apologize, because my goal in life is not to hurt people, it's to make people laugh. We're not thinking about this at all. It is dead and buried. And she just brought it back up, and she's lying about saying she wanted to reach out, because I tried to reach out. I tried to salvage it through ESPN executives, through her agent. Erica did the exact same thing. Erica said to both ESPN executives and her agent, if she won't talk to Dan, will she talk to me? You know, will she talk to a woman? She said no to those. So to then claim that she was going to come on the show and she wanted to save the show is a flat out fucking lie.
Now, where we may differ, I'm psyched she brought this back. Like,
Yes, I am not. I do
Yeah.
not want to rehash this shit. I'm so moved on. I don't give a fuck. We're so much better off, like, how it all worked out. That show would have killed us. The podcast keeps growing over month. Like, I don't even think about it anymore.
Oh, I think overall you said it. Ironically, it was for the best. But I every time now I walk in my office, I am eyeing my Ace of Spades champagne with her name on it, which is there. And I think the walls are closing in on Samantha Ponder. It's the only reason she would ever address this. And people, oh, you're so mature. Why are you in the... No, I live for the mud, and I live for this because we said on the rundown, with Sam Ponder, I never really felt like we had the moral high ground. Like,
No,
I think
we were
wildly overreacted to what we did and spited her own company, which would drive me nuts if I was ESPN. But if you want to hold a grudge because we out of the blue are like, oh, you know, you should start slutting it up and stop bringing your rat kid on game day, and you want to hold a grudge for 3 or 4 years, fine, you can do that. I'd do that.
And not only that, but I respect, in a weird kind of fucked up way, I respect the hell out of Sam Ponder for being public and open about it. Being like, I don't like these guys are assholes. Whereas there were many people behind the scenes.
Can I name them?
No, don't go. Let's not go down the road.
I'll just say I thought Katie Nolan was a bad judge in the dog show.
Listen, there are other people that I know, Dave knows, Erica, like, it's not a secret.
Always comes back to the
It's
dog
not
show.
a secret who had a part in getting this show canceled. And those people who are going to pretend that they're your friends to your face and do shit behind your back, that's who I have a problem with. So Sam Ponder, in a fucking wild, like, backwards way, I actually respect her out of everyone.
Did respect her, you still do.
Well, now I don't because she's lying.
And that's why,
I
for the first time, we have the moral high ground on her.
Right, because before, Dave is right. Like, we said some things that like I said, I would take back. Like, if I hurt her feelings about laughing at a kid, like, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. She had, like, every right to be mad. She had every right to go public. Everything she did was like, okay, you know what? At least you're upfront to my face about it. But now, to say she didn't want to get the show canceled and she tried to save it, come on.
I mean, what she said about me is, in my mind, far worse than anything I said about her. That I wanted her to abort her son, Scott. I mean, I just never said that.
Right.
No, I don't take that personally. Right now, I feel like I'm slowly suffocating her on an internet online war, and I'm excited. It's not ending. I will get hashtag Sam Ponder Lies trending. I said a free t-shirt to anybody who gets a Sam Ponder Lies shirt on any telecast, any station. We are now back in this, and it's all her fault. It is all, to Dan's point, this is the last thing
I don't want to do this. I don't want to have Sam Ponder Lies trending. I don't want people to go after her. I don't want any of this. I want to just move on because I've moved on.
Blink twice if you're just kidding.
No, I don't want. I honestly don't. I fucking hate
did
this
not
shit.
blink twice.
I want to make people laugh, and I don't care about this stuff. I will stand up for myself and for you when she blatantly lies about it.
Yeah, that was crazy. College Game Day hired. She replaced Erin Andrews. She was a pretty face that's supposed to interact with the college kids, be hot. That's what she was there for, and she was in the beginning, by the way.
She came from the Longhorn Network.
And then all of a sudden, the kid was everywhere, and it would enter. Lee Corso couldn't put on a mascot helmet without her kid being on set. It was like, this is not what I signed up for College Game Day. Now, yeah, insult kids, but you're on a national show, like, we're insulting everybody. You made the kid part of the show. You bring your dog, you bring your kid, you bring him, but you put him on the circus, then Dave Portnoy is going to comment. Right. That's what Dave Portnoy does.
Have you guys reached out to her at all to be
So
like,
she
what
emailed
gives?
me. So here's how it goes. So I'll explain this right before we take a break. Last night, I'm sitting there. Dave texts me. He's like, "Hey, like, is this real?" And I was like, it's real.
I thought it was. We went back and forth on like, how should you say this? That was another slur. I texted Dan and said it's probably photoshopped by somebody just to get us. So Dan went and checked. That's how preposterous the lies were.
Right.
And by the way, can we just say it's a lie? I don't know why people are saying that. I'm alleging it's a lie. My part. Everything is documented.
Yeah.
It's just not there.
Right. And so I got a text being like, "Hey, Sam Ponder wants your number." And before I could even respond to the text, it was like, "Actually, never mind." And I responded to the person and I said, "Listen, I want her to have my email address so she cannot lie about me and say that she wants to reach out." And I said no. So I gave her an email address being like, I don't think she's going to email. She emailed me. She's like, "Do you want me to tell her my side of the story?" I was like, "Listen, you can tell your side of the story, but I think you're a liar." And I showed Dave the email that I sent her back where I was just like, "You're lying." And we're arguing now about whether the sky is blue because there's truth and there's what you're trying to say. And I was like, I have no problem with you. Basically what we just said. I have no problem with you. I don't want people to go after you. I want this whole thing to be over. I put it way, way behind me. But don't lie to our audience to try to gain their favor back because that's disingenuous. And that's what I said to her. And so, I mean, she hasn't responded to that, but I don't know. I mean, that's probably the end of that.
What is the ESPN PR person? Their quote was like, "You saw her comment." Well, they were lies. That's why we're asking. ESPN PR.
It's just
she lied.
insane that she brought it back up.
The abort comment is so hard.
But it's insane that she brought it back up. It was over. It's done. I don't care about her. I don't care about Barstool Van Talk. None of this matters anymore.
I wonder if we could get my dad on the line to talk about litigation against
Libel?
her on
Slander?
my behalf.
Yeah.
The problem is, I think people probably already think I'm a pretty big scumbag.
Yeah.
So what could the damages be?
Yeah. It's like what they think you're
A
they
bigger
just think-
scumbag?
they think you're just now a scumbag who is also pro-choice.
Yeah, but that could be like,
Right.
now,
Right.
my
There's
Fox
nothing wrong with
gig.
being pro-choice.
Well, I'm just saying that's all. That's the only thing that was added here.
What?
He already was a scumbag.
I'll no
It's just
longer
now.
be able to
And
go
now
on
he's
the
a
show.
Well,
liberal.
now
Now Tucker Carlson, I can't go on
That's
that show
true.
anymore.
You're banned from
That's
there.
damages.
Yeah, that is damage. Have you been getting paid?
Well, we'll hold that for the lawsuit.
Okay, yeah, that's true. You've been getting paid
Maybe-
$1 million
Maybe my
every
dad,
Tucker
if-
Carlson.
If the people's lawyer is listening,
Yeah.
I'd be curious whether I have a case
Call in.
against one Sam Ponder.
Call in. All
Also,
right.
the other question is whether, if you're Christian Ponder now, you owe it to your wife to beat me up. Some people have been
I was
saying
thinking
that.
about that. If I ever if I ever saw Christian Ponder, because they live in New York City, like, would he try to throw a punch?
Yeah.
If I ever saw Sam Ponder, you know what I'd say to her? I'd just say, "I'm praying for you."
Yeah.
That's it.
That's-
just boom.
I'm-
How can you come back from that?
I mean, you're
praying for
safe.
you.
Nobody would
And I
punch
don't
you,
even
but
believe in
Dave,
God,
you,
and I'm just saying I'm
100%.
praying for
very
you.
punchable. I've
Yeah.
been sending her Bible quotes.
Okay, I'm a pretty big Dave Portnoy fan. Not sure if you're aware of that, but I am.
Okay.
Let me come out and just say it. I'm scared. I think he may be dying.
I know that's the rumor that's been going around the office because he had a little bit of a scare.
I mean, no one likes giving blood. It's not really like a easy thing to do. You know, it's
No.
kind of squeamish, all the stuff. The guy died 3 times, came back to life.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's pretty tough of him.
Yeah, Dave is dying. So Dave is flat out
I don't like that
dying.
terminology.
Well, Dave did die yesterday. I know you weren't
3
here,
times.
but-
No, I
Yeah.
saw. He's a pussy.
That's-
I mean,
That's-
not being
that's-
able to fucking give
that's
blood is a
A
very
lot-
big, like, you're a...
No, I passed out today. I had to be woken up with smelling salts.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I was saying it would be a real shame if something happened to you at the hospital.
3 times.
3 times?
Yeah. Smelling salt out, smelling salt out.
Just from giving blood?
Yeah. I'm not good at giving blood. People reached
No.
out.
No.
Kevin Kiermaier. By the way, Kevin Kiermaier, I was telling you a story in the break, the outfielder for the Rays, gorgeous looking man, by the way.
yeah.
Like the eyes that'll just pierce through an iceberg. It will. He's got the bluest eyes. They're gorgeous. He tweeted at me. He's like, I read your blog. I'm passing out. A long tweet. He's like, this used to happen to me all the time. I hated it. I couldn't go. I skipped giving blood for 6 years till I figured out how to fix it. I have the magic bullet. He just never said
Are they
what it
playing
was.
right now? The Rays playing right now? I mean, this happens every now and then with you where you have a sickness or some kind of weird... Like, you remember you had the mercury poisoning?
Yeah, oh yeah. That was
Remember
tough.
you had, I feel like, well, you had your tooth die.
Yep.
Well, there's
Heart
a couple... Heart attack.
Yep.
I feel like you had...
The bee sting.
I started noticing it
sting.
actually on the advisors.
Yeah.
Like I slurred a couple times, which I usually don't do. I'm usually pretty good at just speaking, and then I was forgetting basic names, like Patrick Mahomes, quarterback of the Chiefs. I mean, I always forget names, but I was forgetting very obvious, clear names.
And also just, like, you slurred a couple times.
Yeah.
So
was
what do you think
stroke,
it is?
Yeah, it was almost like you had stroke.
Yeah, Tommy said you had a stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a possibility I'm over-caffeinating as well, which sometimes maybe my brain's going faster than my mouth can keep up with.
I mean,
Back
it
on
also...
It's like when I did an Adderall this morning and 3 coffees.
Oh, well, for today, that's what's going on.
So-
That's it.
So we got to the bottom of it.
I mean, I had
Done.
a lot of,
Like, you were
a million
poisoning your
shows.
brain.
Well,
If
no,
you
I
have
was trying to
Adderall, why do you
stimulate
need
it
3 coffees?
because there's a lot going on, Liz.
These
There's
days...
a lot going on.
Listen, these days are packed.
Hey, YP, you know what I'm really, really familiar with?
What?
The sting of rejection.
Well, we got another person who may be feeling that. I don't know. It was a pretty thick script. You know, I like things extra thick,
Yeah.
as they say.
This is the chode of scripts.
There we go, my man. But at the same time, we had a Barstool script for a movie. Got sent in about 40 copies. A lot of postage stamps. A lot
I've
of
seen
mailing.
them all over the office.
They're all
like
over.
literally on everyone's desks.
Interesting, to say the least.
Yes, pretty cool.
Everyone in content just got shipped one of these, the untitled Barstool movie written by that guy. No free ads, but it's not great. This is a scene between Keith and Trent. Keith says Keith is angry at Trent for some reason. He says, "That's the editor-in-chief to you." And under his breath, he says, "Fucking corn boy." Trent clenches his fist like an Arthur meme. Keith to Riggs, here. Hey Riggs. Any hot liberal takes you can bash Adolf Trump with? Riggs, hot and ready. Keith, good man.
Fran, what do you think of the script?
I don't have one line, so I hate it.
Are you in it at all?
Yep. Don't even want to talk about it.
I mean, I'm not gonna read it out loud, but. So we got Dan and his dog Stella prance through open field in Central Park. Sounds good. You're in there. Trent eats cotton candy with YP on the carousel at Dumbo. I think Dumbo was the elephant, yeah?
Big ears.
Also in Brooklyn.
So like at the circus is what he meant to say.
Are you in it or not?
Oh yeah.
Totally
It says
is.
right here. It says right here. Robbie masturbates in a dark room with Star Wars playing behind him. So that's my part.
Sounds accurate.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely accurate.
17 pages. This needs to be like 114 pages shorter.
Read page 19, and that's all you need to know.
Okay, Casey's already dabbled, huh? This is just. Yeah, Fights is sipping a pina colada while getting a pedicure. I'm Instagramming my kids while wearing flip-flops, eating cereal and chicken nuggets. I don't wear flip-flops. Fuck out of here.
Hopefully we get some good feedback.
I don't know. I never looked at
They
it.
sent like 40 copies
I
yesterday.
probably won't. My friend Bob was like, he sent me a quote that he said. I love it.
Now, Kate, we talked about Dave dying earlier in the week, coming back to life.
Yeah.
The other day, they're going to do a pizza review, and all of a sudden, I'm like, what's going on? Frankie's like standing there, kind of confused. He's like, Dave can't walk. His whole leg is asleep. Not good.
No.
I don't know what's going on, but like,
Something is afoot. A numb one.
Let's get to the clip.
Yeah.
So we're like on the busiest schedule of all time right now. We have like shows to go to. We have to go to Mad Money right now. I'm like going in there. I'm like, Dave, we gotta go right now. He says his foot's asleep. He can't move.
His foot's asleep. I can't walk.
Like you can't even.
I mean, it would be like I really struggle. I mean, it's from here down is.
That's bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's because my foot was up. It's coming back now.
Because he needed to get his leg back before we got in the Uber. Hello?
But like the Ubers take like 20 minutes.
I just called it.
Got dead foot. You got.
Get his foot back in the bathroom? Like how's that work?
Uber's turning on our block, so we have it. He's sitting down for like 5 hours.
I'll just go sit in the car.
Walking it off.
Yeah, and it went away.
Now, Kate, my good friend Za, let's just get straight to it.
Yes.
Za got a visa, and he's staying with us. And I'm goddamn happy about
Yes,
that.
great
But
news
the other
for him.
thing, another Barstool person that loves Dave Portnoy, Laura Wagner. Wags, as they call her. Laura Wags, she's not a fan, and you
Not
know,
a fan.
she let it be known
She did.
for the 1,000th time.
If I had a collar, I'd be pulling it.
The only good news is my African midget friend Za.
He's in.
Yeah, he texted me.
Hey.
He got his papers in order, so we gotta celebrate that. I don't know where he is.
He's probably hiding in case the papers didn't go through.
What?
I don't think he was in today at all.
I should be here to celebrate. I would have bought him a beer. There's not many.
His mom
people-
is in town, so I
there's
think
not
he's
many.
okay.
Oh, his mom's more important than me. I saved his. He literally, like literally.
Oh, he created him so.
I mean, well, I'll read you what Za said to me. He said, "Hey Dave, I just want to let you know that the ICE approved my visa today. I want to thank you for literally saving my life. Words can't express my gratitude." I said, "Awesome, need to celebrate." So all the haters,
Did this?
all the people, the Laura Wags who I fucking want to stick my tongue down, so all these people, all these haters. I saved an African midget's life today, so chew on that. The only reason I got a job is he came in and said, if you don't hire me, I'm going back to Zimbabwe. I said, Za, I'm going to open my arms to you and welcome you into this family. And to be dead serious, there's not many people here at this office I'd be like, you know what, I want to go get a beer with after. Usually I leave early. I want to take him out and celebrate. He's not here. That's too bad. So yeah, I was on Mad Money. Kramer loves us. I love Kramer.
Does, yeah.
He loves us. We sit and we shoot the shit for like half an hour after the
Did
show.
the initial appearance, was he like just as a fan
Yep.
and reached out, or did somebody like
There's
PR
somebody
put this
in
together?
there, like they know, but I mean, he genuinely like loves Barstool, so that's good. And what happens with Barstool, whenever there's like an attack on us, I'm always doing something like
You
this. It's
are,
very odd
yeah.
how that works because I haven't done a lot of it. So the Wagner thing I just saw on the way out, and the headline was so funny. That's what the sociopath stuff.
I got a phone call last night at like 11:30 from my mother, and she stumbled upon like a headline that was talking about the Deadspin article.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Is this okay?" And I was like, "What is it, Ma?" She's like, "Sociopathic Barstool founder." I was like, "Ma, we're good. Relax." It's the only time she's
I
like
literally
called
don't
me.
even actually know what sociopath means. if we're
Well,
being
you know
dead
what?
honest.
It's been like a hot. It's like a hot
What does that
phrase from the past. Tommy, give me the exact definition because
a person with a personality disorder manifesting itself in extreme antisocial attitudes and behavior and a lack of consciousness.
yeah, right on the
It
internet
makes
now,
you
it
like
kind of
pretty
it
much
just
like
means
unempathetic to like people around you.
I am wildly unempathetic to people I don't like.
Yeah, I think you're sociopath. Yeah, I think
people
that
I don't
actually
like.
fits. No, just like in general.
Well,
I think.
no,
I think a
I think
sociopath would beat everyone.
I just told you
Yeah.
I welcome Zod.
No, I mean, I think you're like extremely narcissistic and all that kind of.
Is that a sociopath?
Well, I think you have a lot of personality
I
traits
care
that
very
are not
much
normal.
about the people I care about. They're just few and far between.
Right, and the people you don't care about, you like don't care about.
Yeah, but
you don't also walk around like intentionally hurting people because you don't give a fuck about them. Like that's
but
he'll unintentionally.
No, you have to put an asterisk next to me. If I feel like you've wronged me, then I will burn you at the stake. Take Michigan Dave. Like I was empathetic to him. I'm like, be careful.
You are empathetic. You care. You're much more friendly to strangers than you are to people you know. There's 3 people in your life. There's people you don't know, which you're very polite to, normal. There's people you like, which you're very loyal to, and then there's the in between, which is mostly like all your other employees that you're kind of an
then
asshole
there's
to.
people I don't like.
Yeah, and those people catch the wrath.
Correct.
But then it's the middle people who it's like
you're
you're unintentionally like pissing people off. I think in that middle ground.
Well, like Liz. No, I like you. I like everybody here. I mean, I don't like everybody.
That's not true.
Smitty stinks. But I mean, I've been empathetic to him. He's like anti-Semitic slurs to me late night, and I haven't tried to burn him down.
I think you like the people who like you back. Fair?
I'm gonna say, yeah. If you like me back, I really do like you. I think we'll have a new member team Portnoy very soon. Very exciting.
Yeah. Can we get a hint?
Nope. Maybe the first female.
Ooh.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be a new person altogether, right?
It's gonna be the first female ever.
It's not gonna be any in-house, you think?
And she's done the right thing. We'll see.
She's done the right thing? What does that mean? Like she's applied?
She's shown extreme interest, and I believe an honest desire to be part of the crew.
Is she in this building right now?
No more hints. This line of questioning is over. Yeah, so the Wagner thing, I just saw the headlines. And so I thought it was a beautiful headline. And, whatever, I don't care. It's fine. I don't even know if they get picked up anymore.
But
Toady is like somebody who
yes,
parrots
man.
you.
Yeah. I thought she was calling Dan a fat toad.
For sure, not a
No,
yes
if
man.
anything, he's the opposite.
I mean, we sat
You
here
guys
when
butt
you weren't
heads.
here, and he's like, I'd rather not
Talk
go
about
after
this.
it.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, well, he even like, I don't want to mention any other names, and
You mentioned them.
I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I feel like he's the person who goes against your like ideology the most.
I know he hates doing it, and he has.
But sometimes you gotta
no,
do it.
but no. PFT one time, I think he's going to explode. I do because he's definitely.
In what way? At you?
No.
Oh, at the rest of the haters and the losers.
There's people who try to defend the PFT and Dan don't want to. They don't believe in the philosophy that I do of attack. If you attack me, I'd like to kill you. Laura Wags, I know he's going to snap up. Because once you're in here, I feel like it's so easy from the outside to be like, these guys suck. But then once you're in here and you're like, we're just kind of minding our own business and you keep attacking us. Right. And then you get mad when Dave goes crazy. At some point, like, you can't keep, like, pretending you're an innocent we didn't do anything. Sam Ponder fucking lied. Badly, like slanderously.
Which everybody agrees upon.
And in the article, it's glaring because they say they reach out for Sam Ponder's comments. They didn't return phone calls. If you're telling the truth, you return phone calls.
If you're telling the truth, you like give all the comments and all the exposure and access.
So that's the only thing about sociopathic that I don't agree with. Like, there's a very clear cause and reaction. They lied about me, and I go.
I don't think if you're like you're definitely not a sociopath.
No,
I think David. I just don't think Laura Wagner gets to say that. I think you're a sociopath here. Yeah, I mean, you guys are a good fit.
I
think
think
Laura Wagner
you're very
loves this
black
as
and
much
white.
as I do.
You like somebody or you really don't.
Do you think very much so, like my dad? Do you think Laura Wagner is in on this? Like, she's laughing, like, I'm gonna fuck him.
I don't think that's happening.
No,
I do think
like
that
fuck
she
you over,
craves.
or
no, like we're like this is where we're moving.
You think that she's sitting there going, I wanted to stick his tongue down my throat.
Yeah, like this dance of seduction is like wild.
Maybe she knows I write a hit piece. He's going to talk about how much
yeah,
she wants.
like I think there's something to. I think she's laughing just like I'm giggling when I write it. Like, ooh, Laura. I honestly
I don't think
there's
that's
a chance.
true.
Or you think she's really like mad?
There's no way
I think that she thinks that you're.
You don't think she's playing like this is a dance we're doing with each other right now?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, she's watching my pizza reviews. I'm wearing that suit. I'm looking good. She's in the back of her mind being like, this guy, like, what's the opposite of love? Hate. Apathy is if you don't care about somebody. If there's that emotion, if there's that fire in the belly.
That's not untrue.
I know for a fact, if I met her, she'd like me,
Yeah.
despite herself. She'd be like, I don't like
but she
this
would
guy.
never admit it.
No.
She would walk out of there being like,
But then
I
I'd
like
be in
it.
her mind. I'd be in her kitchen.
But-
That headline thing I did yesterday, I mean, I'm laughing. I'm like, Dave, you dog, you did it again. Like, I press publish. I mean, people are going to like this, so I just wrote the whole headline in the title. Like, I think she's doing it. Like, Sniffly Raisin, Angry Arrow, Sociopath. She knows that gets my motor going. I know she knows.
She has to.
She has to.
She follows Barstool as much as any store.
She knows every time she insults me, she knows where,
you
like...
think this is like playground stuff? Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
think, you know,
Yeah, she's putting gum in
pinching
my
and
hair.
pulling hair.
It's all a ploy to end up with Dave.
Yep.
The narcissism is out today.
No, but
all right, genuinely, you think Laura Wagner wants to fuck you? Genuinely, truly.
I don't think she'd admit it yet, but I think there's a part of her that thinks about it. I really do.
There's a part that wonders what could
Well,
happen.
no, there's a difference. I think everybody thinks about fucking everybody, but you think she likes it and wants to do it is a different story.
I bet she's had a dream.
Stool Scenes episode 80. Look at Tommy Smokes. Look at him. We got, just keep it on him. We got the college football show tomorrow. Tommy Smokes rapping Spitting Flames, and we also have him, Tommy Stats, on Sunday. Stu Finer, Big Cat, El Presidente. We'll see you on Tuesday. Just keep it on him. Have a good weekend, Tommy.
For the show, bring this poster board and write like Sam Ponder lies on it and have it in the background.
Yeah, bring it just in case.